see stars moving, and I won't stop the pursuit of you. 'Cause I'm new to this. I'm not used.
Hey guys, this is Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this Masquerade one-eyed mask. Jumping right into it, I'm going to dip into this matte black eyeshadow with a little clean eyeliner brush just to kind of outline where we'll be doing our mask, because we will be going over with some black eyeliner. Using a very light amount of eyeshadow so that you can just wipe it away if you mess it up, as you will see me do a couple times here. This just makes it super easy. Not being too precise on doing the swirls perfectly, just kind of mapping out where I want to put the swirls, kind of just like a rough draft. Okay, now going in with some liquid eyeliner, I'm just using this Wet n Wild eyeliner in black, not the waterproof kind.
Untraveled space. Wanna hear your stories, all your troubled days. Wanna tell your mind.
There's no specific shape you have to stick to. Do whatever you want. I chose to do a one-eyed mask. I just typed into Google one-eyed masquerade mask and kind of got inspiration of the shape I wanted to do. You can do this exact same process with a two-eyed mask as well. I just thought a one-eyed mask would be way easier because you don't have to make sure both sides match or anything like that. It gives you a lot more freedom. Going in with this Maybelline Clean and Clear makeup remover and a little flat brush like this, I'm just going to dip it into there and kind of clean up any lines I messed up, and then I will go in with a Q-tip and wipe away what I rub out. This is a really simple way to kind of fix up any lines, and then if you took away too much, go back in and just go over it like I'm doing here. Now going in with this white makeup pencil. I just got this from Walgreens. You can use the NYX Jumbo Stick and Milk if you have that, but this is just Halloween makeup. But make sure it's not grease makeup. Make sure it's a makeup pencil like this, and covering up my eyebrows. Now I realized I forgot to trace the eye part of the mask. I'm going in to do that.
Yeah, 3 for 4, you should take me away. I don't need space, and it's crazy because it's crazy in space. I don't know why, you don't know why.
Now going back in with that same white makeup pencil and just going to begin filling in the mask.
No, we didn't plan it. This is Venus versus Mars. I'm just fighting for my planet.
Now this is really hard to get in the little spots, so I'm going to take a teeny brush like this and start going in and filling the rest in all the spots I couldn't fit the pencil in. I want to make sure the white is very opaque. I don't want a sheer layer of it. This will just make the colors you put on top really pop. Now going in with this mini flat top kabuki. Again, use any brush you see fit. This is just synthetic hairs. They work better just to blend out the base. Now going in with this dark purple, I decided to do sort of an ombre-ish mask. You can do this all one color if you'd like, or just like two colors, like a dark purple on the outside, light purple on the inside as an example. Do whatever you like. This is just what I chose to do. You'll see me switch brushes about 3 times. I had to kind of play around and see which ones I liked the way they applied the best. So I ended up using, for most of the outside of my mask, a fluffy, flat, thin brush. I still go in with some other ones. You'll see me switch brushes a ton of times. So just play around, see whatever works for you. I'm going in with a short shader brush just to kind of really pack it on in these really small parts, and then I go back in with the same brush I was using before. So just pack the darkest color you're going to be using around the edge. Now going in with this sort of teal shade mixed with a kind of more minty shade. I'm really bad at describing shade names, but you can see them here. I'm just going to start placing that further in from the purple, but not all the way into the center. Now going in with just the minty color and a little bit of this green, I'm going to pop that in the middle for my very center color. Now going in with a short shader brush on that same purple color and outlining the eye part of the mask, just again because that is technically the outside of part of the mask. Now going back in with that mint color, I'm just going to continue to build the color up. Going back in with that darker teal blue and gonna blend that in. This is just a really repetitive process. I kind of just keep going in with each color and blending them into the next. Now obviously this is fast forwarded, but I did take my time with all of this. It took more than 11 minutes, trust me.
Never my intention, no. Never my intention, no. Never my intention, no.
Now going back in with the white makeup pencil with that lip brush, and I'm going to put another layer of this over my eyebrows just to conceal them further. And taking this flat brush and that darker teal color, since that is more the outside of the mask, and packing that over my eyebrows just to further, again, conceal them. Just going back and forth, blending, blending, blending. Now going back in with the purple, and again blending that into the darker teal color. Now on a short shader brush, I'm going to be going back into that purple and kind of packing it around the edge just to kind of bring back any intensity we might have blended away. Now going in with a clean, big, fluffy brush and just very lightly blending it all. Now taking black liquid liner, I'm going to begin making lines like this.
Never thought a paper cut could hurt so good.
Now I'm going to start making diagonal lines like this. At first I was being super neat about all this, but at the end you'll see I end up liking it looking a little more messy, but I think the neat base kind of helps out. But don't freak out if you mess up on any lines, because we're going to make it kind of more abstract at the end. So I just keep adding lines until there's super small spaces in between.
Other people smoking, I just spend my paper. Put it on my card and I'll just pay it later. Cool down, whatever, you know.
And then right here, as you can see, I kind of messily make some more lines. There's not very much product on my brush while doing this so that it doesn't get super thick.
I'm a playboy with you.
Now I'm going back in and adding some more swirls anywhere I thought would look nice. Now taking these rhinestones you can get at pretty much any store in the art section. They're just stick-on rhinestones. Taking the smaller ones, I'm just going to arrange this in the lines we did. You can put these anywhere on the mask. I decided to keep them just where I did the lines because I liked the look of it. Now going with the bigger rhinestones, I decided to place them on the base of the swirls. Okay, finally, I'm going in with that same pencil brush we used in the beginning, and again, a very teeny amount of black eyeshadow. I'm just going to begin shading around the mask, just to give a 3D effect that the mask is sitting on top of your face rather than painted on your face. The shadowing just really helps make it look a lot more realistic. And that's it, guys. This is the final results. It's okay if it's not perfect. I mean, no one's probably going to be all up in your face anyway. But if you do better than me, great. If you don't stress about it. Now, off camera, I just went ahead and went about my makeup as usual. Did my face makeup, my eye makeup. If you're wondering how I got my foundation around the swirls, I used a typical little flat concealer brush and just did my eye makeup like normal. I just make sure you tap off your brush really well so that you don't get fallout all in your mask. I was already doing a Masquerade mask collab for Instagram, so I thought, hey, why not film it? I hope you all enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Bye.
Capture this, nobody's gonna hold